Hey everyone, welcome back to the Elemental Chef, and this is the second episode of the vegetable series. These are fruits that look like vegetables. Not vegetables, they're fruits, but they're pretty much vegetables. So we're gonna start first with tomatoes. There's been a lot of controversy whether this is a berry, it's a fruit, or if it's a vegetable. And it is a fruit. I looked it up, don't worry. There's a lot of types of tomatoes, and they're kind of universal within cooking. There's a lot of cuisine that use it. So yeah. They kind of have a sweet, savory flavor, if that makes sense. So next we're gonna go on to cucumbers. There's small cucumbers and large cucumbers. Right here is one of the smaller pickling cucumbers, and then this is a longer one where you would use in salad, whereas the pickling one you would put in a brine and then let it pickle, or you could lacto ferment it, which is also pretty good. You can see the seeds inside. Cucumbers are one of my favorite snacks because they don't have many calories and they don't really taste like much, but they're something where you can just kind of eat and not feel bad about them because one, they hydrate you, and two, they're not too many calories, so you won't feel bad about eating a lot of cucumber. So next we're gonna go on to avocados. Avocados, corn, eggplant, squash, and zucchini. So here's an avocado. You can see the pit inside of the avocado, and you can see how you get them out by cutting it open like that and then putting your knife in there and then twisting it out, and it comes out pretty easily. Avocados are pretty soft when they're ripe, and they're what's used to make guacamole. They're very fatty and have a lot of essential fats and vitamins in them, and a lot of people call them a superfood because of that. I personally don't like them that much, but that's just me being a picky eater. There's a lot of different sizes and types of avocado. The one I have in my hand right now is larger. I don't think it has as much flavor though. So here's corn. So corn is originally from America and the continent of North America, and has North and South America, but it's been used for centuries by the Native Americans, and they're very it's technically a grain, but technically also a fruit. You can see how hard it is to cut through. I was trying to give you a cross section, but that didn't exactly work, even when using the nikiri that's used for harder vegetables. Here is eggplant, and this is the cross section of an eggplant. Eggplant is a pretty substantial fruit and used a lot within Italian cooking or French cooking. A lot of people like eggplant a lot. And then here's zucchini, or no, here's a squash. And this can be roasted, or you can really do whatever you want with a squash. And then here's a zucchini. A zucchini is also a type of squash, but you would think it tastes like a cucumber, but it has a totally different flavor and texture. They're really good because they impart the flavor of whatever you cook them with, so you can make them really flavorful. And then here is just a small little green bean, or no, a snow pea. So these peas, the whole thing's edible, and they're really sweet. Both the snow pea and the sugar pea. And they can be steamed, they can be roasted, they can be sautéed, and you can't really go wrong with them. They can also be made into a puree, which is really good to garnish something like with steak to go on the plate. So yeah. So next we're gonna go on to peppers. So this is a bell pepper. This isn't really spicy, so you wouldn't use this for something that you want to make spicier. This is actually pretty sweet, and you can do a lot with a bell pepper. A lot of the times you can use it to give some color to a food or just a little textural difference. Whereas something like this, a jalapeno, you would add to make something hot because it is very spicy, especially the seeds. The seeds are where all the capsaicin is, and the capsaicin is what makes it spicy. So here's our red serrano chili. A lot of the times these are used in just sauces. So here's a ancho chili. These also aren't super hot. Here's another one. Here's a Chinese long pepper. These can be pretty hot and are often used in something like a fried rice. And here's just a jalapeno. These are often used in something like a salsa. And then here's a green chili. So finally we have olives, and I'm just going to show you some pictures from when we were actually at olive farms. The flavor of the olive is mostly determined on how ripe it is and the brine that it's in, not necessarily by the way it's grown. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next time. Bye.